Brenda, you're here alone. Josh is not here with you because he's in jail.
That's correct. It's a very difficult situation.
But you weren't there when this happened.
That's correct.
When something did happen. I mean, he admits some trauma did happen to the baby, right?
Right.
In your most skeptical moment, did you question his intention? Did you wonder if he did something?
I think any logical, normal person would have to ask that question, and I did ask him tough questions in the privacy of our home.
What responses did you get?
He had not abused our child.
They wound up taking your baby away from you for 7 months, and you were investigated top, side, and bottom. I mean, and you're completely exonerated, right?
That's correct.
But yet you're still listed on the registry as a child abuser, even though you're completely exonerated.
They tried to terminate my parental rights permanently and then adopt Naomi to another family.
Even though they have no findings against you whatsoever.
That's right.
After this happens, baby's fine, but then the baby does start to show some signs, starts to show some signs of being sick.
Yes.
So you go to the hospital. And it was 10 days into the hospitalization that someone raises the issue of abuse.
I literally thought, are you in the right room? Do you have the right family?
But how did they get it so wrong if it's wrong? Because they said that the baby had brain damage, brain bleeds, that there were hemorrhages, retinal hemorrhages, that according to them, consistent with shaken baby syndrome.
Right. And I think the key word is consistent with, but there are other explanations which were ignored.
Well, Brenda says it was a pre-existing birth injury that caused the subdural hematoma, which are the brain bleeds, not the accident.
Naomi had a traumatic birth. Naomi wasn't progressing down the birth canal. I was frightened, I was exhausted. The doctor that was attending the labor, she said, I think we need to consider doing vacuum assist with your delivery, and I didn't want to do that, and I knew bleeding could potentially be an issue. When I agreed, they applied the vacuum to Naomi's head, and I could feel the tension, the pulling. It felt as though Naomi were moving forward and then slipping back. The doctors used the vacuum about 4 times, and at one point the suction actually popped off of Naomi's head. As a result of the suction used during delivery, she had bruising on her head and ear. It was terrifying. That's not what a mother wants for their newborn baby.